Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Um, this is a special video. I don't know kind of why it just occurred to me to make this video, but and I don't know. I had to make it or something. It's kind of weird. Hopefully you guys can hear me because it's a little windy outside. But weather cooled down a little bit. Still a little warm outside. Well, anyway, I got an ice chest this time, and I figured, might as well try it. And the angle that I'm getting with the camera is pretty good, not too bad. Maybe, yeah, there you go. Cover that part up a little bit. Anyway, I wrote a couple stuff down that I wanted to talk about today. And a lot of my life is family, so it's like I don't like talking about them in a way where they think I'm trying to make fun of them, or I'm judging them or something. It's like I don't mean to. Like, we're all to each his own, like I genuinely don't know people like I think I do, so I can't sit here and judge everybody. But the thing is, they applied something to my life, and it's like a part of me. So it's not like I can't talk about my life without talking about them, because they're a part of my life. But it's like this specific thing just happened to me recently, and I was just like, it kind of like resolved that issue I was having for a long time. But so you saw the title of the video. It's called Important Moments in My Life and How They Relate to the World. It's not nothing prideful in a way where, what I'm doing is like affecting the world in a big way. No, it's just what happened to me, or what, I did. And I'm showing or explaining, or pretty much God explained to me how it relates, and it's like an analogy, or it's an example of the world. And I wanted to tell that story. So it's a particular moment that happened in my life, and it was like it happened a while back, but it was like, for some reason, I would hold that memory. I would always remember it, like you have it on the back burner. It's just like a subconscious thing that you have, just to remind you of something, or it's just there. Sometimes it's just a memory. For me, it was just a memory. I'm like, I don't know why I remember this so often, more than like other things. So it's like I don't hold it with like a sentimental treasure, like, oh, I hold on to this memory like it's like the most precious thing. To me, it felt like luggage for a long time. It felt like I was carrying something for somebody. I'm just like, what am I carrying this memory for? It's not no importance to me, but it stayed with me. Like, I would always remember it. I'm like, what the fuck? So it was me, or it was my cousin, my little brother, and I. We were playing Minecraft, and we'll get to that later, about how that's a memory. It's so weird. But we were building a battle arena. It's funny because it was like we're building it in the sky. For some reason, we liked doing that. We like building shit in the sky. We always built like a platform in the sky. Anyway, the battle arena was supposed to be us against each other, My little brother, my cousin, and me, we're all fighting against each other. So we would have like traps, mobs, weapons, just chests with like different items in there, like food and shit, to get our health back. Anyway, well, it just, to me, it felt like one of the last great moments of being a kid. Like those moments of like you still have your innocence and you still have like that carefree freedom. You know, it was amazing. So it's a tender memory for some reason. I don't want to taint it up and like put anything bad over it, but it had a secret message behind it. I didn't even realize. So all in all, I can't hold it back. My cousin was, or just is in general, he's ultimately just smarter than me. Ultimately, like he's a year older than me, but like I know certain things. Like some people are older than other people, but yet the younger people are still smarter. But to me, just this guy in particular is just older than and smarter than me, and he would always whoop my ass in these games. Every fucking game you name it, he would just take the time to just whoop my ass. It didn't matter what fucking game. And this is Minecraft, and we're playing in a battle arena, bro. It's so goofy. It's like, well, anyway, it's so funny that we would always make this fucking battle arena every time we would play Minecraft. It just became like this fucking tradition. Anyway, for the longest, I didn't really like that was the case. That he would always whoop my ass in damn near everything. So here, hold on. Let me get to you real quick. All right. So here's the thing. I don't know why. This dude is just smarter than me. Everything it goes, you know. So for the longest, I was etching into my fucking brain, or fucking, I was driving a fucking screwdriver into my brain for this shit. That he was just better than me. You know, he was better than me in every way possible. And it started to build up this pride in me, like, how come I can't be better? Or this envy, but like, you know, deep down it was pride. Like, I thought I was the shit and nobody else should be the shit but me, you know. It was a really bad envy I had towards him. Like, I couldn't fucking surpass him in any way. And it was just usually video games, but it was like, it's so funny to me that I started to lie to myself and put it as a thing that it was in every aspect of life. Like, I don't know, like money, or like stuff that I owned, or I don't know, relationships. I was like, this dude is just better at everything than me. So I'm gonna go back to the Minecraft thing. He was killing us, me and my brother. Well, my brother was kind of doing his own thing, but I know he was whooping my ass in that battle arena, and I was just getting frustrated. I was getting mad. And to me, I say things, and sometimes I mean them as a joke, but other times like I don't. But he laughs anyway. You know, I don't think he's expecting it to be like a serious thing. He always expects it to be a joke thing that I say. But sometimes I say it for real, but he laughs still. Like, anyways, he doesn't give a fuck. And that fucking drives me even more. That makes me even more angry. I'm like, this fucking dude, he's laughing at me. Like, he's mocking me. He's taunting me. This is at the time. And it was like way back when he was, we were playing Minecraft. We would actually play games together. Now it's like I'm starting to ease up on playing games with him. or it's been a while now actually, like almost a year that where I would like every now and then hop on, but like no, we wouldn't really play games that much now. Well, it just so happened that I was cheating with a lot of shit that was happening in the game. I would like give myself extra health, you know. We would go into creative, and creative pretty much gives you ability to just spawn more shit. So I was just spawning more shit, trying to get him, sneak behind him, but he would always like kind of get my ass. He would always like find a way. We were like throwing tridents at each other and shit. It was pretty fun. But then like it got to a point where he was like just memorizing all my fucking tricks, all my like patterns. It was just so weird. This dude's brain just works like that, or maybe I'm just that simple-minded. I'm so simple-minded that I'm easy to read. But I didn't want to think that way because I know a lot of people I'm able to like outmaneuver and outsmart. So I know he is just the Bane to my Batman, and I'm not trying to say like I'm Batman, I'm fucking the shit or something like special, but he was just specifically designed to get my ass. And he would always get my ass no matter what. Even if I was cheating or sneaking up on him, it didn't fucking matter, bro. I got heated because it was starting to feel like the last straw type deal. Like, okay, Dago, how many more games do you have to whoop my ass in? Like, why? Why do you have to whoop my ass at every game? I was getting mad. So, yeah, and it was like Minecraft. Like, you whoop my ass in Minecraft too? Ain't that some shit? Anyway, I decided to go into creative mode, and we both like we both were like, you know, duking it out. Like we were trying to like survive against each other to a point where we jumped out of the battle arena. We were just out of that shit. Like, and we were just doing our own thing of just trying to get each other. Like fuck a battle arena, just fucking kill each other. Okay. I don't remember all of what happened in that fucking, but I'm starting to recollect a lot of shit. And he was not in creative mode. This is what was fucking with my brain. and I was not able to get his ass. I was not able to get this dude, even in creative mode. Like I was spawning shit for myself. I was spawning enemies, and he was just like maneuvering himself fucking around this shit. I was like, how the fuck is this dude going around my shit? So in creative mode, you're able to fly. So I just floated. I flew directly to his ass, and it was so funny because in the game it started to rain, and then I flew like right where he's at, and he's all like trying to climb into trees and shit. And then I found him, and he started looking at me. He was like throwing tridents at my ass, and I was just looking at him all cinematically and shit. I was just like, I can't do it right now, but I was bad. I was like looking at him. I was mad dogging his ass. They go, how you get my ass? Like it felt like damn near God was granting him favor over me. Like, how the fuck is this dude still alive? I know it's just a game. It's just, how is this dude whooping my ass in every game, even Minecraft? And it felt like he was giving him favor just to keep the plot going like that. To prevent me from winning, because that's not how the story goes if I win. Like, the story's gonna keep going if he keeps winning. And to me, I was just like so fucking irritated at. But when you hear shit like that, it's only a fucking lie you're telling yourself. I was telling myself this. I was so in belief of this lie that I would make shit up like that would just add on to me believing the lie even more. Eventually, I killed him. Like in anger, I just went up to him in creative mode and I just managed to get his ass. because he was like on a streak or something. He was just killing my ass like nonstop. So I was so angry. I was so the reason I started cheating and that all that shit in the first place was because I was so angry that I couldn't beat this dude, not even no damn game like Minecraft Battle Arena Type B. And I broke the rules of the battle just to get him, just to, and I started to see that pattern started to happen in a lot of games, or like even board games we were playing, or even I don't know anything like anything competitive. I would just break the rules just to get him, just to beat him, just to be on top. Pause. Just to be have that edge over him, and I was always doing that. I found out later on, but like I found out now. But when I was thinking about it today, I saw the analogy of God and Satan. Now, you might have been following me up to this point, but just like bear with me. I'm not making no dangle like I'm not preaching like, this freaking oh, you better read your Bibles and shit like here's the thing. This is just a story I remember of the Bible where Satan betrayed God. He just, I don't know. It's known throughout the whole biblical story. He went and he competed against him. He wanted to compete against him. He wanted to be the edge over God. So to me, I saw myself as Satan, and all I wanted was that edge. I just wanted to be better. We could have been having fun, me, my cousin, and Marcos. But I wanted to be better. And that is what kind of killed that thing for me. Probably not for him. Like, he still probably wants to play the game or play games with me. But to me, it killed it because I was like, no matter what I do, I can't best this dude. And for once, I wanted to know what it felt like to be better, like consistently, like always be the, the better guy, good at the games. So I saw this video, and it was titled 2014 on YouTube. And it was just a snowy Minecraft ambience video. Like, it was just a Minecraft dude just sitting there, and you're just listening to Minecraft music because it's supposed to be reminiscent. I don't know what it was. I just clicked on it, and I'm just like, huh. And this was like today. And it started to remind me of all the times I played Minecraft, and then it clicked, that moment of me playing Minecraft. And I'm telling you that moment of me with the battle arena with Diego, that would pop into my mind probably like once every 2 months since it happened. It would always pop into my mind for some reason. And I'm just like, And sometimes more than one time every 2 months. And it reminded me of of this like significance of it. Like, it would always remind me of there's like something inside of this moment that you need to realize. And the whole point was that, yeah, my cousin was an analogy of God, and I was Satan. And when I killed him, it wasn't necessarily that my cousin was thinking this, but when I do that thing where I want to be better, I think this goes for anybody where they just look like, all right, you bested me, but what was its worth? Did you get what you wanted? Was it worth it? Did you get satisfaction? And now that I'm older, I'm starting to see that it wasn't. It wasn't worth it. It was never worth it. It was actually a hinder, a pause. It stagnated me. It prevented me from going. It held me back from having fun. That competition literally fucked me up. It's not worth being better. It's not worth being smarter. It's not worth being, I don't know, the best. And it's like to some people it is. And I can't freaking sit here and be like, don't chase your dreams or something. Because my words just come out in a grain of salt. And that's how you should take them. But sometimes salt can help you in the long run. Make it taste a little better. The whole point was what I'm trying to say is don't beat yourself up if you're not better. Don't hit yourself. Don't fuck yourself up. Don't go believing lies because you're not better. It's like the whole point is you're not better. Good. Now you have a way to be humbled. Now you have a way to know like that you have catching up to do. A way to know that you're still able to be taught. Cuz it's like it's not that you're inferior in value. You're just inferior in that skill. Your value comes from just being you, like who you are. You're already valuable. You don't need to do certain things to be valuable. It's just like the whole point of just being inferior in certain skills like that. It gives you something to look towards, forward to. My cousin, he was a big part of my life. And I'm not saying like my brothers or my mom or my dad weren't, like they were too, but my cousin was just like almost the mentor for specific lessons like that I wouldn't be able to learn from my family, my other family members. He was there to make sure I learned those lessons. And to me, it was a big part of my life because I made it a big part of my life. Like I made this matter in my life more than any other things. Like I completely forgot about Marcos when we were doing the battle arena. I was just like freaking seeing red with Diego. I was just like, I gotta kill this motherfucker. And he showed me how to be humbled in a creative way, ironically, because it's like I wasn't creative trying to get his ass, and he humbled me in a way where it's like, look, it's not about being better or just having fun. And I was stuck, like this empty feeling of like, what do you know that I don't? And I want to know what you know. Like that feeling alone fucking zoned me out for the longest. And to me, it's like, it's not about what you know. The best things in life are what you don't know. And it's not about trying to get to know them. It's just sometimes it's about leaving them unknown for the betterment of our lives. Better part of our lives, sorry. Just it's a better area to be in our lives. It's not like we're getting better. It's just that's a better place to be, is in the unknown of things, because you're able to be with everybody else, almost like a kid who wanted to be the best whatever in school, and he did. Now that's why they say being at the top is so lonely, because he's not going to have anybody who's there. Probably second place kid or whatever, but usually when you're the best, everybody is already in the unknown. They're all having a party in the unknown, and you're there like you think you know everything when you're in the best. And it's so lonely and it's so like sad, just thinking you're the only one. And to me, that it was like a powerful lesson to learn. It was a really powerful lesson. Well, I'm running out of battery, so I'm gonna have to continue this. So it's hard to say it, but pretty much I love him for that. I love him deep down, even if he don't watch my videos or if he do. He was teaching me. He was just teaching me, and it was like for the longest me, like I was just so oblivious. I was just so driven by this lie. I felt like almost patriotic in a way where I believe that like my country is right in everything they say, like that kind of feeling of belief. Like everything that is popping into my head is true. And he was teaching me whether he knew it or not. And I feel like a lot of us have moments like that in our lives, those battle area moments, those arena moments. And we try to best people, we try to, and I'm talking this isn't just about like the pride thing, but we have moments like that where they stay with us like luggage and we don't know what to do with them at the time, but I'm urging you to know that eventually you will know. God will show you. And we shouldn't see them as like a purpose to hate or a drive to fix it, but as a learning experience that comes with age. Like eventually you learn it. Don't push to try to learn it. Because I would sit in my bed, and he would be on my mind about like this fucking, I don't know, this envy. Like, damn, like this dude just got it better than me, and I'm fucking struggling here. I was personifying the loser. I was like so into wanting to be like this winner or something that want is what made me a loser. The whole point about winning is just having fun, no matter where you are. So it was a whole thing of me learning, and I just realized that like I got into an age where I've accepted it. I don't care if I'm the best or better, or I don't care if people are better or they outbest me or something. To me, it's like, are we having fun? Let's have some fun. Make sure you have a smile on your face. Well, good health to everybody. I hope everybody has a good one. Um, because it's like I really want the best for everybody, and I shouldn't have been clawing at something that was so useless, and I could have been, a whole different person in the time that I wasted. And I saw this other video recently of this guy explaining how it's kind of off topic, but it's just so weird how it relates a little bit. But he was explaining how rap, like rapping, in music videos, he's saying that rap isn't dead, and he hated hearing people say that it is. And I rarely watch trending videos like that because it was a trending video, but this one caught my eye. I don't know why. But at one point in the video, he said, because of COVID, we all started playing games we never played before because we had a lot of time on our hands. And during that time, the music we would listen to was a rap era that we didn't know was happening at the time. And once I heard that, I got like a shock of realization. I was like, whoa, we are slowly making sentimental, memorable moments of the internet with each other on the internet. And those moments that the past, like people in the 70s, 80s, they made by being outside and hanging out with friends and all that. Now, those moments are going to be inside the internet for us, and they'll live on in our brains through the games we played. We'll just remember the times we had in the games, and it just reminded me of like how all I saw was like a video titled 2014 of this Minecraft video, and that's probably when it happened. But to be honest, I think it was a little later than that. But it threw me back, in the past. Well, it's a weird thing to think about, but it's unique in a way where even if it's like it's not your forte to make memories on the game, or you think AI and all that shit, the future is like a whole complicated mess. At least I have that as a way to show me that things are gonna be all right, even then. It's cool. Like this is just our age. This is our generation. We're the start of this technological era. This is the our era of how we relate to each other. And I'm not trying to force anybody to like be, accepting of that. Like, you don't you don't have to. I'm not out here trying to twist people's arms, but it's pretty much how it is in the future, and it's cool. Don't think that it's like a wrong thing. It's not a good or bad thing. It's just it's cool to know that we can still have that feeling, that soul, and the details and the specific things that happen to us and that are personal to us, even when it's on the internet or on the game.